Hey guys, Liquid here, and welcome back to the next episode of Let's Answer Some Questions. As always, post questions below, and I'll answer them next week. Let's get started. Hunky Chunky Monkey 1 asks, would you consider doing an LP of the Back to the Future game? Maybe. I don't have it, but if I ever got it, who knows? I might. It seems like it might be my type of game, so I might look into it. Um. 12345 Link Rocks asks, have you ever solved a Rubik's Cube? No, I have not, but I want to believe that I've gotten somewhat close, because I used to have a Rubik's Cube, and I used to like mess with it all the time. So I like to believe that I would have to at least have gotten near solving it. ShadowDuck001 asks, do you think Superman is cool or too old and should die? So I think Superman's pretty super, if you get my drift. It's pretty kicking. Danger Zone 125 asks, why do you find the Venom symbiote and the Venom-like voice so orgasmic? Not entirely sure what he's talking about, but I guess it's pretty sleek, I guess. You know, it's a fairly good-looking symbiote. You know, why not? Jack Spacey asks, how long does a headset last? It depends on the headset. Mine, the type that I use, Sennheiser PC 160 or some of that. They usually last about a year or so. Some will last longer than that. Some will last less than that. Sonic Boy Reborn 234 asks, what is the worst glitch you have ever experienced? Dunno. I don't think I've ever had something like game breaking happen, but like stuff that like, I guess like games freezing and stuff like that kind of can be a bit annoying. Like there's nothing that like I like no sole incident that like I remember, and like that's like I tell people like, oh man, you should have been there the time that I was playing blah blah blah, and an alien came out of the floor and got stuck, and I couldn't, and my console blew up, some of that. Sonic Boy Reborn 234 also asks, from the footage we've got, do you think that the Amazing Spider-Man from the footage we've got, what do you think of the Amazing Spider-Man so far? I think it looks pretty nice. We haven't really gotten that much footage, so can't really make too much judgment, but from so far it looks nice. This username is legit asks, what would happen if Spider-Man was in your window? He'd probably get crushed, because my window's actually like really what's the word, protected or whatever, like it's held down pretty like by like a wooden bar or whatever, and so if he was in there, he'd probably get crushed like the little spider he was, sadly. Super Spider BYTE asks, if the next music concert you attend was your last, what band would you choose to see? I'm gonna take advantage and see a band that's like either maybe like defunct at the moment or whatever, so like I wouldn't be able to see, and probably go with maybe actually it's a hard one. Maybe I would see, I'm going between Rage Against the Machine, Sabbath, or Skyclad. I'm thinking maybe. Hmm. I cannot. I can't choose between the three. I cannot choose between the three. I just cannot. See either Rage Against the Machine, Sabbath, or Skyclad. Um. Have you seen the new Amazing Spider-Man trailer? If so, what do you think of it? Pour one. Already answered. Marvel fan number one asks, "Is Darth Vader really a scorpion?" So they say, I guess. Hardcore Game Master 16 asks, "Can I add you on PS3? Also, my question is, what are your top 5 things to do before you die?" Um, sure, go for it. My PSN is wallcrawler55. Um, if you add me though, I would recommend possibly sending like a message, um, like telling me who you are or whatever, like that you're my subscriber or whatever. Cause the other day I got like a friend invite from someone named like Liquidus Solid, like Liquidus Solid or something like that, and it was a bit creepy. So I didn't accept. But if Liquidus Solid had sent me like a message saying, "Yo, I'm a subscriber" or whatever, it would be cool. But like I just kind of felt like this was some random dude that's like trying to become I don't know, like some raving fan or whatever. But in my mind, it's kind of better though if you send a message for some reason. So that would help. Master Mewtwo Alpha asks, "Are you excited about Metal Gear Rising or Metal Gear Solid Rising?" Yeah, I am. I doubt it will be coming out anytime soon though, because of we haven't like heard anything about it since um E3 of 2010, and also in a recent interview with Quentin Flynn, he was talking about how he hasn't been like contacted by anyone from Konami yet or whatever. Um, so it's most likely not really that far in, really. He also asks, "Have you ever seen the Scott Pilgrim movie or read any of the comics?" I've not read the comics, but I have seen the movie, and I thought it was really nice. The Untgrad unit asks, "Do you have an eye? I do not." Dorian SV Games asks, "How would you react if someone would tell you that you're a bad Let's Player?" And then in parentheses, "I don't think you're a bad LPer." Um, I probably wouldn't really react at all. I, I don't know if people notice or not. Like if people like me being the person that gets to read all my comments. They're not all the nicest comments in the world. Um, but I guess in a way I kind of like support people telling me that they think I'm a battle player, because I know a lot of Let's Players like have these like you know strict rules or whatever. Like if you want to talk shit on my video, you can go fuck yourself. I not so much really. Like that's just my view on stuff. Um, J Money 89 boy asks, "Do you like the Dragon Ball Z series?" Yes, I do. Danger Zone 125 asks, "How do you put a picture in a video?" If he's talking about like how I get Liquid Snake in my Q&A videos, it's just like I'm using Sony Vegas, but it's basically the same for any editing software. Just there should be an option somewhere that says something like import media or whatever, import a picture, and then you're set. Voila. Um, JMoney89 boy asks, "Sorry, don't answer my last question. Too late. But do you think Spider-Man Edge of Time will be a success or a failure?" I don't know. I haven't really looked that much into it. I'm sure it'll do commercially pretty well. And lastly, Shepard 2 asks, "Square Enix or Bethesda?" Um, they're two really completely different style of game developers. I don't think I would really choose who I prefer, and I really love both of them, so don't really have a preference. So yeah, till next time, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and still obviously no headset, but hopefully I'll be getting that soon. Tomorrow's the first, and that was basically um, I might the first is when I'll probably have some money, so I can order the headset. So maybe within the week or whatever, that'll be good. Um, yeah. Till next time, guys. Children are shouting. That's not good. Hope you guys enjoyed. Liquid out.